but it won't be a collaboration, okay? You'll be my dog. But the scraps from the table will be millions.
Wow.
Millions. Happy? Woof.
Yo, I'm telling you, Kendall be feeling like his pops.
Bark for your sausage.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Syntell with the Intel, and I'm here with the beautiful Mikel-Claire.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
And I just can't hide it.
Ew! Secession, episode 9. This is the second to last episode. You know how we feel about this. Second to last episodes are typically one of the craziest episodes. If this is your first time hanging out with us and you want to check out some of the previous episodes, don't worry about it. There'll be a link in the description for that. So without any further ado.
Wait, but don't you want them to hang around for the comments after?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Woo-wee. Y'all on one. Hey, stick around to the very end because we are going to be answering and showcasing some of you all's fun comments. All right, so with that being said, let's get started.
Prevent the certification of election results until all absentee ballots are tallied. Meanwhile, Jimenez supporters are making their voices heard at a number of demonstrations around the country.
Looks like it, kinda.
In offices of ATN, who first called the election for Jared Mencken.
ATN.
Protesters continue to make their way towards ATN's headquarters.
Just reveling in the
chaos.
Yeah.
Violence.
He's so happy. Look.
He's urging.
Well, because it doesn't have anything to do. I mean, he's not affected personally by it.
Their Logan Roy was a
Well,
great
he gets
man.
to finally, embrace power
Born
on
a
his
middle
terms.
child of 3.
I think.
During the Second World War. Bing bang ball. Sad. I look good.
Closet's very symbolic. Changing clothes, becoming somebody new.
As you can see, here I am, talking loudly about my father. Don't I perhaps remind you of him?
I knew he was going to throw some of that in there.
Oh, yeah.
I am the king of Dong. Bow down to me. I selected the president.
That Lemaire, he's putting on his
Do you
face.
see his pecker in my pocket? Sad. Look out. See Shippy cry. See Kenny die. See Roman the showman light up the sky. Days, new adventures. Was he? Maybe. Tiny nice voice, losing it a little? Who knows? But, great man.
I wonder what that painting is behind that TV, too.
Oh, come on, don't be a dude. What, you don't like these ratings? It's Discord, man. Discord makes my word.
Sure, just... I mean, it is the funeral.
Right?
Stop it, are you kidding me?
You know, I don't know, just a little...
That view is sick.
Hey,
Hey, Ken. Listen, I just want to say that I am concerned. Okay,
Riots. Everybody getting ready.
No, Ken. Listen, I think we're gonna head upstate today, and I'm really sorry, but that is my decision.
Yeah, they're not coming to the
okay?
funeral.
Okay, this is just what we need to do. All right?
where are you now? Are you on the road? Have you left yet?
No, we haven't left, but
But we're going to.
What a show, huh?
Yeah. I reckon you should get your bad numbers out because it's just become an amazing day to bury bad news.
Yeah, that's really smart because people will be so worried about everything else. It'll be an afterthought.
Yeah.
It'll be an afterthought.
Absolutely.
Lucas,
Yeah?
a tsunami just came and washed everything away. No one is checking the... Just seriously, I know this. Do it. Get him.
That's a good move.
Yeah, I think so too.
You know, he's out of tune with some deep sentiments in this country.
Yeah, well, you've been a democracy for like 50 years, so...
What? No, I mean, well, okay.
She's definitely showing now.
Kind of a bad habit, so you...
okay, yes, but it's a little more.
Complicated than that.
I'm just saying. You are nearly as mature a democracy as Botswana.
This is an interesting context.
Can you talk to your buddies and get the algo, pushing that straight dope?
Yeah. Okay, well, I gotta go. But he's gonna be there today. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
At Ebba to bury those numbers. It's just so golden.
Smart moves by Shiv.
This is so crazy though that they have to think about all of this other stuff on the day of their dad's funeral.
Business don't stop.
No, and I get it, but it's just so it's a lot.
What's going on?
You're just getting out of town.
Right?
You're getting that's hysterical.
No, it's not.
Okay, you're not bringing the kids to their grandfather's funeral. Are you insane?
I don't consider it safe.
You're too online.
Oh my gosh.
Everything is fine.
Nothing is fine. You said things. You said that Daniel would win. Our daughter is not fine. Nothing is fine.
Can't go. Get out of my way. Do not me today.
Ken.
Do not with me.
Oh my gosh.
He's grieving too.
Oh no, I know. I'm just saying, there's a lot happening.
Ken, you've got to stop this. You've got to stop. You've got to stop. I do not consider it safe. It's okay.
Pretext. You're trying to hurt me.
No, I don't believe that.
He didn't want a memorial. I'm going to go to court to get an emergency court order to stop you leaving the city. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay, go do that. Okay?
I'm going to block your car. I'm going to lie in front of your car. Okay? You're going to have to run me over if you want to go.
Ooh, they all going through a lot, homie.
Well, I'm tarred with the Mencken brush, so I may as well get my goodies, right? There's no point joining the party unless you get your little dacha.
Look at all the chaos still.
I said
He's so used to falling on the sword, though.
Yeah. Oh, he is.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
What?
Greg making moves.
No. I just
Greg about to go to the funeral.
the funeral.
Yep.
I feel the need for closure. I would like to grieve.
It is actually his family member.
I'm a casket wheelman. I'm front right.
It's
Fine. Fuck off.
Thank
Go
you.
on. Save me a place, though. A good place. And tell the Mencken team that I made the call, okay? Tell Mencken that I swung it for him. And you may as well walk, because it's gridlock.
He got to sit and deal with the mess.
Oh yeah, it's a lot going on. This is the aftermath.
Yeah. But it also gives Greg more space to maneuver in his weird, quirky kind of way.
Yeah, you do.
Well, the idea is family.
Look at Kendall.
Big picture, yeah.
Ooh, Kendall is struggling.
He doesn't strike me as the type that can handle a lot on his plate at the same time.
He doesn't.
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah. Yeah, good.
Family, death, company.
Rava's taking the kids out of the city. She's concerned, so...
Well, that's dumb.
My gosh.
And I've wanted to say for a while, I'm pregnant. There you go.
Once you say it, it's actually real. Did you say it's mine?
Yeah.
Well, Shiv. Wow.
Congratulations.
Wow.
Yeah, right?
And
Yeah, it's Tom's.
Oh yeah. I'd be like, what's his name?
I don't know why she acting like that's a crazy idea.
Yeah,
I
because
mean,
they're
you
not
know.
together.
I was glad. I thought you'd just been eating your feelings.
Oh.
Yeah. Thanks. Good stuff.
You know I'm not going to stop with the joke.
You're gonna have to.
Like, if I see you breastfeeding, I am going to have...
Jesus.
That's just
I mean that because it will be hot.
Oh.
can we today?
Right?
Shall we?
Right.
For the funeral, just
Please, just keep it
cooler.
down.
Like a funeral truce.
Yeah, like today is just about.
Keep it down. I'm like, just tone it down.
It's gathering from the park and FDR's like totally gridlocked. So do you want me to just, oh, wait. I dropped a pin. I can guide you.
Oh yeah. And so, see, look, like you really, Kendall, wanted your children to deal with this?
Yeah.
Your power affects the Republic.
Glasses, that's smart. Cry in secret. Hide all your emotions. And thus emerge victorious as the winner of the funeral.
Goodness, Roman? This dude.
So I'm sure that you can understand that it might be a good time for me to move on to another position.
Fine. Of course you can.
Great. Yeah, and we can chat more about it when we...
Can I ask why?
I know why.
Yeah, it just feels like time. No?
Is this about me?
Yeah.
Fine.
Sorry.
He's losing a lot today, but
It's like it's kind of ridiculous, Jess. Though I mean, if you feel sorry about it, maybe you should reconsider.
no.
I think that it's time.
I'm sorry, but I've given you extraordinary access. Where else are you going to get that? Nowhere. I'm telling you, you're going to get that nowhere.
Okay, well, I'll have to figure that out for myself, Kendall.
Yeah.
You have no idea how things will turn out, and it's very juvenile.
Oh my gosh. He's like shaming her. If he cussed at me though one more time, I'd have to be like, okay, today.
Nice timing,
today
Jess.
was-
Lovely day to tell me.
Oh my gosh, she tried to.
Really thoughtful.
Oh my gosh, she tried to say. Not today.
Weather could have been a lot worse for this, huh?
Don't bring this to me today.
I thought that we were gonna. Roman was doing the eulogy.
But we said we could consider.
Yeah, if you wanted to talk.
All right, well, it's formally inventive. That's one of the things that we like most about it.
Okay,
Formally
well, this
inventive?
eulogy is gonna leave us open to legal action.
All right, so who have you hit?
Okay, what did he say in it? Goodness.
Okay, well, just, because I think it's great that Mencken's a racist and you won't let a dirty foreigner buy the company, but I still think we need to get the board and brass rallying around the old orphans here.
Not at the funeral, homie.
Yeah, sure, dude.
He's not gonna stop.
I know, but I'm just saying. I'm
Marsha's
just
looking chic.
giving my opinion.
Yummy.
I think the reason why they hate Marsha is because of the amount of power that she had over Logan.
Till I have around Dad's coffin.
Because she certainly had a huge influence over Logan.
Yeah. Look at Greg.
Target-rich environment, glad handing the sad faces.
Money changers in the temple.
That's an interesting quote.
This really puts it in perspective, don't it?
Sure. Life is short. We should all love one another.
Right.
Go on.
Nothing. Just
Talking to all the board members.
an observation. Mencken is going to block the deal. And if Ken has lost his stomach for the fight, which I really
Uh-oh.
there's going to be one cherry on the cake. Well, I'll be, rounding up a pop.
Ah. Huh.
Oh.
Okay, Roman, he really is. Like, he's really trying to embody the spirit of his father. Trying.
To make it.
Yeah. Can you? I mean, I'm amongst the crowning committee, so.
Right. Okay. Yeah, maybe.
Amongst the crowning committee.
So if he starts unfurling a banner or singing union songs or whatever, you have license to.
He's talking about Connor?
If you promise me a link up.
Wow.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right. Nice trade.
See, this dude, that's nice trade. I'm telling you, he be willing and dealing on the.
I know he does. I know he does.
He's really gone.
Because he wants an intro.
How much of you is glad?
Well, I mean, we had our fights.
She just straight up said it.
Excuse me.
Stockholm syndrome. Cross with a little bit of China syndrome.
You don't talk about that at the
Here
funeral.
she comes.
She's no longer a part of the company, so she don't care.
No, I know, but I'm just saying.
In case she drops dead of broken heart.
Uh-huh.
Or not having a heart.
Sure. It's her big day. Hi.
Hi, darling.
Hello.
Their relationship is, should be fun to watch.
Look, she knows.
Are you,
Yeah. Cause
okay?
I could see that she was showing.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Blimey.
I know.
Well, I never.
Yeah, never thought.
Oh, well.
Thank you.
Exactly. To this later, but didn't think to let me know.
I have to be careful the information that I give you because you might use it against me.
Ooh.
Peter?
Yay.
Peter's incredibly excited. I think he's bought his autograph book.
Watercraft?
Autograph.
Oh. Oh.
He spoke of you often. One of his favorites.
I'm just going
Goodness
to
gracious.
tell him.
Hey, they always got the carving knife ready.
No, it's just.
Anybody can get it at any given time.
Roll around like a Labrador. A lovely pile of senators.
How respectful.
Yeah, they don't know about. They're not big on time and place, are they?
Wonder what Mattson gonna do. You think he's gonna roll up on Mencken? Probably not.
No, I don't think so.
That's out of his league.
Yeah, I really don't think so.
No significant blowback, right?
No, so far it's pretty good, right?
Good. Yes.
So gold star for the Red Devil.
The Red Devil. Wow.
The whole thing is unimaginable. But I did have one idea. If it does come through, Mencken.
Okay, what's this?
Yeah, just for the U.S. properties. Let him have that win in the media sense. Yeah?
Okay. Well, if I offer him
She gonna be
an
like,
American
I can
CEO,
be the US
Oh,
CEO.
absolutely.
who would you have in mind?
Of course.
Oh, I mean,
Me, of course.
Yeah.
actually, you know who would be good?
Tom.
I don't know
Me
who
or
would
Tom.
be good.
Shiv Roy.
Oh, there you go. Yep, yeah.
There's that
You knew-
shot.
You knew she was gonna put her
Take
hat in.
that shot, Shiv.
All right. Well, you know what I've heard? That she's
expecting. Yep.
Just one of those, right? She's gonna do what, 36 hours of maternity leave, emailing through her vanity cesarean. Poor kid will never see her.
Goodness gracious.
And she's not lying.
I know, but still.
Well, what do you think? Would you buy it? Because you two are very hatey with each other, I hear. Think you can get him to like you?
Yes.
Think?
Yeah.
I mean, that is her wheelhouse, politics.
New intro.
I can do anything. My dad just died.
Oh my gosh.
The headline act.
I'm not mad. You know, shoot. Get it. Get it how you get it. It's a whole barrel full of snakes.
Yeah, not Kelly. Yeah.
This one.
Why don't you come and sit with us? Yeah.
That doesn't seem a little odd for you?
It's all odd.
Hello. This is Carrie. Sarianne. Hi, Carrie. Hi. Come and meet Marsha.
These are all his women, I bet.
Yeah. Marsha. She's...
Yeah. These are all the women.
Should we go pile in?
It's all water under the bridge.
These are all the women. All Roy's women. I told you that.
Is the term harems? Is that the term?
Harems.
Yeah.
I feel like I told you a child might pop up. You think I'm playing.
At least he won't grind his teeth tonight.
What an interesting section.
Darwin might resign. Online is peaking. You know, I'll get there as fast as I can and tell them it was me. Okay.
Tom?
Tom is...
It's hard work to lay on the sword.
He's trying to deal with the office.
Yeah.
He is in charge.
Yeah.
Hey, Luke. Hey, sexy. Nice to see you all too.
She made him dance with an old man.
I remember.
Sadly, that means that there's a wheel free on the casket. You're down a wheel, man.
Mm-hmm.
Here, take
the wheel.
What? Wheel? Yes, certainly. Do you need a...
Oh my God.
Go ahead, Greg. He gets to carry the casket.
Greg is making all his plays.
All of them.
Yeah.
Is this Catholic?
It is,
Okay.
as far as I know, yeah. I mean, I don't know of any other religions that...
Okay.
You're making a scene.
I'm not making a scene, Greg. You are.
Hi, I think maybe you're not on for today.
Oh my
Thank you.
gosh.
I'm going to speak.
It's his brother, right?
Yeah.
The fuck, Greg?
What do you want me to
Right?
do?
He's not going to tackle him.
I'm going to take his legs
Right?
out. Thanks. What?
This is his brother.
Yeah.
Good morning.
This should be interesting.
What sort of people would stop a brother speaking
Right?
for the sake of a share price?
Right?
Wow.
It is not for me to judge my brother. History will tell that story. But when he got back, our little sister, she was a baby, but she was there by then. She,
Oh, they had a sibling.
he always believed that he brought home the polio with him.
Oh, wow.
Which took her.
Huh.
I don't even know if that's true. But our aunt and uncle certainly did nothing to disabuse him of that note.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
I loved him, I suppose.
Oh my goodness.
And I suppose some of you did too, in whatever way he would let us and we could manage. That keeps their hearths warm while another grows cold. Their grain stashed while another goes hungry.
He just letting it all out.
You can get a little high, a little mighty when you're warm.
He's like, I am enjoying this.
And he fed a certain kind of meagerness in men. Perhaps he had to, because he had a meagerness of...
Dang.
I try. I don't know when, but sometime he decided not to try anymore. And it was a terrible shame. Godspeed, my brother.
I'm glad he spoke though, because that's his closure.
Yeah.
You know.
How do you follow that up, Roman?
Yeah, you got this.
Okay, Roman, let's see what you got, man.
Yeah, I pre-grieved. Not your son.
It was a good hard take that you gave.
Here we go.
My father, Logan, right? He was a great man in the true sense of the word. Yeah, no. So I can't do the thing. I actually can't do that.
Oh my gosh.
It's okay. Just take it.
Is he in there?
Dang.
Yeah. Get him out. Hey, it's okay.
Go sit him down.
Yeah. You gotta say the other side. It's not. Yeah, I got him. Yeah.
Oh, Kendall?
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
It's okay.
I got you.
You did. You good.
I got you.
Hmm.
I have some of his words, my sister's and my brother's, but
Who got up?
The guy that was telling him about the Matson numbers.
Okay.
Yeah, he went to go get him water.
Okay.
I don't know how much I know, but I knew my father. I mean, look at it, the lives and the livings and the things that he made and the money.
Let's not forget that. No, I'm kidding.
And now people might want to tend and prune the memory of him, to denigrate that force, that magnificent, awful force of him. But my God, I hope it's in me.
Wow.
If we can't match his vim, then God knows the future will be sluggish and gray. There wasn't a room, from the grandest stateroom where his advice was sought to the lowest house where his news played, where he couldn't walk and wasn't comfortable.
I do believe that.
Yeah.
Comfortable with this world. And he knew it. He knew it, and he liked it.
Wow.
And I say amen to that.
Well done. That's not a bad speech at all.
I thought it was okay. Yeah.
I mean, for you to just come up off the cuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it was okay.
Freestyle that bad boy.
I think it was okay.
The office.
Okay.
What is she doing?
I don't know. I think he inspired her in some way.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
That was good.
There is a difference between Roman and Kendall.
The way things have gone today, we haven't had a chance to, and it's okay, Rome, and thank you, Ken. That was, yeah, but we haven't said everything, and so I'm just gonna.
Look at the way he's looking at him.
Yeah.
I can't not. You know, he was hard on women. You know, he couldn't fit a whole woman in his head. My dear world of a father.
I think the camera, the way that they're shooting is fascinating to me because it's almost like he's watching.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of handheld.
Yeah, and it's like he's watching everything that's going on.
Okay.
Which is fascinating to me.
Well, it's never a moment where you can kind of like get your footing.
Yeah.
You know, as a viewer.
Yeah, that too. So they really didn't let Connor say anything.
Well, apparently whatever it was spicy enough that could include lawyers after he said what he said. That was a dope shot. Oh my gosh.
Thank you. Thank you. Hey, good to see you. Good to see you. Hey, thank you. That was perfect. Thank you. Talk later.
I mean, outside of a seismic event that we just really don't see coming, Kendall's it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah,
I mean, that's solidified.
Later, but very interesting conversation. Emma, Shiv floating a U.S. CEO to placate Megan.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Ebba told him that?
Mm.
Why did Ebba tell him that?
It was a .com pet supply guy who built it, I believe.
Wow. That's random.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
It's beautiful.
Was he in a bidding war with Stalin and Liberace?
Pop sort of, I think he didn't want to go in the ground.
That's what I was just saying. Yeah.
Well, cremation.
Wow. Cat food Ozymandias.
I think it was $5 million all in.
Dang.
But that's forever.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah. Obviously.
Good deal.
That's a good deal. When you're a billionaire.
Come on, I'll show you around.
Is it also a tax write-off? Because it's technically a residence.
I was about to say, that's a whole house. That's a whole house. What is Willa doing? Did you see Willa?
I don't know.
She just went over with her phone, like.
Oh.
What you saw was what you got.
Yeah.
It's very true.
Yeah.
That's really sad because it's like she doesn't feel like she knows him or knew him, and now he's gone. You know what I mean?
I loved him very much.
I do believe
miss him
that.
very much.
I do too.
Yeah.
He broke my heart.
I believe that too.
And he broke your hearts too.
Mm-hmm. So they have that in common.
Powerful people.
Yeah, they hurt a lot of people a lot of times.
I got something for you. I want you to brief media on background.
Then I am the droid you are looking for.
Madsen's acquisition doesn't have the support of key members of the family. Madsen's trying to steal the company for a song. Board is souring on the deal. You know, Hugo, life isn't nice. It's contingent. People who say they love you also. But it won't be a collaboration, okay? You'll be my dog. But the scraps from the table will be millions.
Wow.
Happy?
Woof.
Yo, I'm telling you, Kendall be feeling like his pops.
Bark for your sausage. Bark for your sausage. I know he said work for your sausage, but this
you got to call him pop too.
This is the work for your sausage.
That's it. He's officially buried the past.
Well, the king is dead, so now it's time for a new king. This is his successor. See what I did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
The successor has arisen. The king is here.
New king.
I thought it was fireworks, but I could be wrong.
How you doing yourself?
Yeah, that was his protector.
You okay these days?
Driver.
Sure.
Bagman.
Because I hear you were talking to a head shrinker.
Oh my gosh.
It's supposed to be confidential.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
It's not funny.
I mean, that's cool. It's cool. It's just people talk.
I got time on my hands, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I tell you what I think. I think you come work for me.
Mm-hmm.
Come work for me. Talk to me.
Okay.
Talk to me. Yeah.
That's actually smart. You get because he knows all Logan's quiet moments.
Yeah,
all the conversations that was said in the back seat.
All the nuances of everything.
Yeah. That's smart. That's really smart.
So yeah, I guess given what we have, on our side,
Look at the way he looked at him.
I guess I wanted to touch base. Wanted to talk, chat, get my thoughts to you.
Oh, thought you were the sound system. Now you want to choose the track.
This dude.
Dropping something publicly about your regulatory concerns vis-a-vis big bad foreign tech and great American corporations.
Well, I've said I'll try to help.
Try to help.
Hello, sir. Greg Hirsch.
Oh my gosh, look at Greg. Look at Greg.
But yeah, Tom
Hey,
called it.
stupid.
And I
Okay.
call, so
Thanks.
yes.
Why don't you
Hey,
off.
it's the
Take a
Grim
hike.
Weeper, Tiny Tears kidding. You good?
That's not very nice at all.
Excuse me, Mr. President?
Shiv,
If you
we're
care
just-
to follow me, I'm your extraction team.
Excuse me.
No.
We're just having.
Perhaps you'd like to chat with Mr. Madsen.
Oh, sure. I guess so.
Oh my
Good luck, Mr.
gosh.
President.
Because my thing is,
Everybody's
About
vying.
Supermom's plan.
no.
maybe it's time to open up. Big tent this shit.
Love her outfit today.
Welcome.
Okay, perhaps we...
I need you to find out where this goes and how it lands, okay?
Shiv shooting that shot.
They all are.
What's your philosophy exactly?
Privacy pussy pasta.
Anarcho-capitalist Parmigiana.
So, congratulations.
That was an interesting 3.
Regulatory framework, CFIUS considerations, so yeah, it would be out of my hands. National interest and domestic.
Of course. Can I just say that?
Ooh, he cut him off. You saw his face? You saw his face?
Our audience loves Jared, and so I respect our audience.
And I love your audience.
Ohio.
Oh, all right. Good talk.
Cut him out.
Wrong with Ohio.
Well, she made it. She shot a shot.
Yeah. I mean, they don't grow up emotionally stunted, do they?
I shouldn't think so. What do you think?
She's like, how dare you to ask me and give me advice with your unavailable self, Mom?
Oh.
Your mom.
You learned to disassociate fairly early.
I was. So I did say goodbye.
Oh, wow.
I did.
Oh my gosh.
You're exhausted.
Yeah, he is.
Hey, why don't
That's a
you,
traumatic experience.
He didn't get a chance to grieve either.
Well, I'm just saying that's a traumatic experience to find someone.
I don't care.
In that last
People
shot.
at the hotel know me and I hate it. I don't like it.
Just hide out for a while.
Madsen, probably.
Hey.
It's a yes.
Yes?
Yes.
From... Yeah? Okay.
So she's this
Mm-hmm.
American CEO?
Yeah. I think they're interested. And I think I can make a US CEO work.
Great.
Well, Ebba's in the car with him or something. Something is shady still.
Burger. Okay.
Something. It's interesting that she still trusts him, even though he lied about the numbers and wasn't transparent with her about that. And
I think just because of the nature of just business, you got to know how to maneuver.
Yeah, so
he's good block.
we don't have a lot of leverage at this point.
Yeah.
Right? So we might need to make some moves. And I might need your help.
You're going to need a contingency plan.
he's exhausted, though. He's so tired of thinking about this today.
Right. Yeah, I know.
Sorry.
That's because you fucked it.
Jesus, man.
Yeah, it's
Ouch. Now he really is his dad. The way he's...
Yeah.
Yeah, the way he's treating him.
I have a plan, but I'm gonna need you to just
Bow out.
yeah, help me here. And we
Oh.
can do this, okay, dude? Okay? But it's all right.
Oh my gosh.
He, you know, like, say what you want about Kendall. He's a good brother in a lot of ways.
What?
Climbed off of Mount Olympus to come see what the poppers are doing. Is that what he's doing?
A lot of people, when they're in pain emotionally, there's something about also physical pain that kind of, you know, they search out a little bit. Yeah, see?
All right, well, that is going to conclude the reaction part of our show. We're about to hop into the review, but please make sure you stay towards the end because we are going to address some of the questions and some of the comments that you all put inside of the previous episode's comment section. So this should be tons of fun. Wow, this we've been waiting for the funeral for quite some time. I feel like every episode for like the past like 3 or 4, maybe like 3 episodes, it's just like, man, is this gonna be like, are we gonna address the funeral? Are we gonna like put this Titan to rest? And then we finally get it after a lot of moving and moves have been made. And let's see, are you satisfied with the episode? How about that? Let's start with that.
I'm very satisfied with the episode. I'll be honest with you.
Okay.
Not as satisfied with the eulogies.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I don't know what I was expecting,
Okay.
or who I really expected to speak. I mean, I know we had anticipated that Roman would speak, but I did anticipate some other people speaking as well.
Right.
Just wasn't what I thought.
Okay.
And I would have kind of hoped for something a little better with the eulogies from Kendall and even from Shiv.
Well, we had 3 of them. We had 3 eulogies because we had Logan's brother.
Yeah.
Which was surprising. I think that kind of surprised all of us. But it seemed very heartfelt. It seemed very real. It seemed very like this is just who this man is. And I think from a human standpoint, you know, he kind of showcased him as like a monster out of necessity, kind of like he tells a story about them coming across the ocean. He tells a story of the guilt of maybe being responsible for his sister's death, and then he gets to a point where he's just like, you know what, I'm tired of this feeling or whatever this emotion is, or trying to be the better person, and I'ma just go for it. And that I can certainly understand why that can, you know, cause some bitterness if you're witnessing this, you know. But he's coming from a place where he wasn't this Titan. He was like the rest of us, you know, struggling to survive, so to speak. And he willed himself into becoming this powerful man. And then we have the other side of things, which was Kendall's speech, which is he never got a chance to experience that side of his father. Only his brother knows of it. And he got to see the Titan side of his father and how that in order for him to become the man that he is, he had to be maybe cruel, you know, maybe very decisive in his actions, maybe unforgiving, maybe selfish. But all of those things are what it took for Logan Roy to become Logan Roy. I probably don't think he would be Logan Roy if he thought on the level as, you know, the people that aren't on Mount Olympus. You know, it takes a certain kind of person to achieve what he did. So we got a chance to see those 2 cool little angles. I guess my question is where I was trying to figure out is where Shiv's speech came in, and maybe like what the thought process with her character saying that, maybe the thought process of the creators of the show, like what is the why behind what she said. And I challenge everybody in the comments to kind of like maybe clear that up for me.
Well, for me, you know, Kendall was damage control. That's what, you know, Shiv and Kendall had decided that needed to be done after Logan's brother made his speech.
Right.
So they were trying to do damage control. So for me, I think that's the problem that I had with the eulogies from Kendall and Shiv, is that I didn't feel like they were sincere. I felt like they were business plays.
Okay.
And,
all right.
And that's the thing that it really bothered me. Not that I wanted them to get up there and be like, he was, you know, we had this horrible relationship and he damaged us beyond repair and I don't even know him and all that. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't expect that necessarily.
Okay.
But maybe something a little more from the heart versus from the business.
Okay.
And that's where I was really a little disappointed, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I thought Shiv did kind of speak from the heart, and I think the reason why was when she talked about what it was like to be locked out of that room. That came from a heartfelt place to me personally. Came from a heartfelt place, and then to realize what it means to be in the light of Logan Roy.
Yeah.
And the warmth of that is, and how attracting that is. And then she tied that in with the relationships that he's had with the women in his life, and how he was unable to comprehend accepting a full woman into his world, which is probably, you know, a part of him not being the best person that he could be and being this savage person. You know, it just goes along with that context, and him missing out on these women. So that to me felt like it came from a place of authenticity.
Yeah, that I think, like I said, I felt like after Roman did what he did and he wasn't able to address the other side of things, as she and Kendall said, you know, Kendall did that, right?
Okay.
And then I think her going up there was a little bit of both.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It was like, well, let me at least speak my truth.
Okay.
But not in a way that's so damaging that it affects, you know, our relationship with the people in the room.
I can certainly understand the making sure that you finesse the business side of it.
Yes.
You know, I think Kendall did a really good job of because he has to say these positive things because all these powerful people are in the room and you have to make sure, you know, certain, I guess, things are upheld.
Portrayal.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So it is a bit of that jungle. I am just disappointed in Roman. I understand that he was grieving.
Yeah.
I understand that he just wasn't strong enough in the moment.
Yeah.
But as somebody who was a self-proclaimed, you know, Team Roman, I thought there was more to the savviness of him that would have used that opportunity to kind of like, I don't know, push whatever, maybe his agenda, maybe some closure with the relationship that he has with his father, maybe make a statement towards his family, maybe make a statement to the president that's in the room or whatever it is. And just grief just took a hold of him. So I'm just saying on a human level, I totally understand the man is grieving. But just from an entertainment standpoint, as me, the viewer, I was hoping for something a little bit different.
Okay, so just like me with the eulogies, that I was hoping for something different as well. So I completely understand that. But grief is a MFer, and I completely understand. And for me, like I was saying through most of the entire funeral, I'm like, I feel like, you know, I understand that there are some people that can't separate business from family.
Right.
But funerals, I kind of feel like are one of those places where hopefully you could do that for a day or a couple hours. You know what I mean? And so that it's very disrespectful to me that that would be what they used the day for.
Okay.
Just me. And like I said, we're talking about our personal beliefs. It's not, you know, if it's a real life, maybe I'd have a different opinion. But, you know, coming from me watching a show, that is my opinion.
Okay.
Yeah.
So somebody I remember it was referenced before. I think it was actually Shiv had referred to Greg and Thomas, the Disgusting Brothers. And they had an interesting play regarding the funeral, and that is Tom couldn't be there because he's due to work, and he's exhausted, and he's trying to put out fires and fall on the sword. He's trying to do all of this stuff at the same time. And then we have Greg, who is slowly but surely coming out from Tom's shadow, and he's making moves on his own. They're clunky. They don't seem to make a lot of sense. But the simple fact that he's aggressive with it and he's making sure people know who he is, it just always strikes me as interesting. We only have like one more episode left after this, episode 10. So, you know, we have to wrap all of this up. So now that we're getting closer, it's getting a little bit easier for me to figure out who I think could be crowned king. You know, Greg to me is off the table. I know he was a super, super, super long shot. Some people were like, you know, it's 1,000-1 odds that somehow Greg walks away with, you know, some type of power play, maybe become the new Tom. I don't know. That's kind of a little off the table for me. Oh my gosh, Roman's off the table. You know, I was Team Roman. I would have worn his shirt, you know, a couple of episodes ago, but he's off the table. And then now there's only 2 members left for me, and that's Shiv and Kendall, and seeing how, you know, who outmaneuvers the other.
It's interesting that you bring up Greg. Greg is so interesting because I feel like he's smarter than I think, and I hate to admit that because he's very fearless.
Yes, he is.
And that's the thing that he doesn't really care about how it looks. Like, he's just very fearless. Like, he's coming up to the president or the, you know, whatever, the impending president or whatever. He's coming up to people like Skarsgård. I call Skarsgård, you know, Lucas.
Yeah.
And that's my thing. Like, I feel like Greg is not out of an opportunity altogether yet.
Right.
I feel like he still can make a play for the whole Shiv and Madsen situation.
Okay.
And be somewhere in that higher up, to be honest with you, because he did have the night out with Lucas, and because he, you know, Shiv and him have a very toxic relationship
Now
based off of that last interaction. But maybe she'll see some value in that. You know what I mean? I don't know. The fact that he was able to stand up or whatever, I don't know.
Yeah.
And I'm still rooting for Tom, which is, I know people think it's odd, but I'm still rooting for Tom.
Yeah.
He's bearing the brunt of all of this stuff that the siblings just decided.
Yeah.
And he's the person in charge and trying to put out all these fires and do all these things and still deal with the trauma of finding his ex-father-in-law deceased.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And not being able to grieve properly because he's dealing with all these other things, and he's under a lot of stress. So, I just feel for Tom.
For those that are Team Shiv, I mean, it's looking good. It's looking good for you because she has finagled herself her own position that's probably self-autonomous outside of, having to answer to Lucas. And she can, maneuver without her family being in the way. That's all win for her. That's everything that she's wanted to win. It's not a problem with her pregnancy regarding Lucas. He's kind of like, but here's my thing is I just don't trust Lucas like that. I feel like some last minute backstabbing is going to happen and I haven't taken that off Lucas' plate yet.
Here's my thing. I don't trust Lucas because Ebba keeps whispering sweet nothings into the ears of Hugo and just, other people in that camp. And I don't think that that's unintentional.
Okay.
I do think that Lucas probably is aware of these things. I think he's probably doing his own maneuvering that we're not understanding. That's kind of like underhanded. And then the other thing is, I'm not sure how the president is going to feel about Shiv's pregnancy. So it's all fine and good with Lucas.
Yeah.
But we don't know what Mencken. Yeah, we don't know what he's going to do once he finds that out.
Well, Mencken is certainly his own man.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And all the things that was promised, it was it's a political promise.
Yeah, and
doesn't
it's not
really
in
carry
writing.
a lot of weight.
Yeah.
And Roman banked it all on that, and convinced Kendall to kind of bank it all on that. And now that he's got his power back, Mencken does. He only answers to himself.
Yeah, exactly.
And then whatever is going to be the best political play, and that is where I think Shiv has the upper hand because it's a political play.
Yeah.
And I feel that even though Kendall would probably make the better CEO based off of what we've seen because of experience, and maybe Roman is been so close to his father that he can maybe manipulate and do things on a corporate plane. When it comes to politics, neither one of them can hold a candle to Shiv.
Yeah.
And now she's like in her element.
Well, yeah, and it's her, and she had even said that. She was like, I can deal with the political aspects of everything and the ACN aspects of everything.
Yeah.
So she's kind of like the go between the two worlds.
Yeah.
So I can understand that. I still think Kendall's gonna come out on top in some way, shape, or form, to be honest with you.
Yeah, well, right now I think he's the leading horse, the front runner right now.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna in some way, shape, or form. He's coming out on top.
Yeah, it's gonna be wondrous to watch it all kind of go down.
Yeah, I do wonder how they're all gonna wrap it up in one episode. No, that's all I was gonna say. I just wonder how they're gonna wrap it up in one episode.
Okay, I mean we could definitely go on and keep going and talking about this, but I want to get to everybody's comments that they left on the previous episode because this has always been just like a ton of fun. And first of all, I just want to say thank you all for commenting. We do read all of them. We may not be able to answer all of them, but we do read all of them, and so we just wanted to kind of get started. Go with this one. This one is coming from Drip Carey. Said they mentioned having Tom killed too many times now, not to be foreshadowing. That is interesting. The brothers have kind of like said that. They've been teeing it a lot.
Yeah.
I do also feel it's a bit of a reach.
I don't know.
It would make for.
Oh, go ahead.
Well, because if that would have happened, I think it would have happened like either last episode or maybe this episode. That seems like it would be a little too much on the plate for a season finale.
I don't know.
I mean,
it's not a season finale; it's a series finale.
Yeah, series finale.
So, I mean, with Logan passing away, anybody could get it.
Anybody can get it.
Anybody could get
it.
Thank you. I am who I am. Appreciate your comment. I've never watched a show where all of the characters were disgustingly irredeemable. Don't like any of them.
Yeah,
I mean it's true. I mean, and when I say I like them, it's like the show.
Yeah.
If they were in real life, like I said, I wouldn't like them and they wouldn't like me.
Yeah.
So.
No, I'm 110 with you on that. As far as the characters go on the show, they are incredible and so much fun to watch, and they're just vibrant, and there's so many layers to it, and it's so well written that that these characters make you feel something, and that's the whole purpose of art. But if we're just talking about like character traits for people that I would follow in my real waking life, hell no, these people are terrible.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, they're absolutely terrible, but they're perfect for the show. Yeah, they're perfect for the show.
And the writing is brilliant.
Yeah. Thank you, I am. This one is coming from Arun Ananda. Thank you. Said, do you think the documents that Greg was supposed to destroy but kept will come back around?
I think so. I don't think they would have had him like hide and photocopy and do all that if they weren't coming back again.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. That's another one of those things. Like, if there was another episode outside of this, could I see maybe that possibly happening? I don't know. I feel like it's going to be like pretty straight to the point of whatever the next episode is going to be. It's going to be this one little thing that we have to get over, and then they'll crown whoever it is, and then they're going to tie everything up in a nice little bow. I can't see any last minute twists
like
happening.
Just bringing stuff back.
Yeah, if there was going to be a twist, I think it would have been this episode.
Me too, because I swore another child was going to pop up.
Yeah.
I really did.
Yeah, I mean, like somebody else, another friend of mutual friend of the show, had said something that when it comes to plot twists on this particular show, they're all kind of like in-house within the same episode. There's not like this long plot twist that's drawn out.
I could see that.
Yeah, that just hasn't seemingly been the nature of the show. Obviously, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments if there is a case of that, but off the cuff, I think it's going to be pretty straight to the point with the finale.
I could see that. L. Robinson.
Okay.
For weeks, I wanted to know when Shiv would announce her pregnancy. Her timing when she told Tom was bad timing, but at least she started with an apology. Tom had too much on his plate that day, so even though he responded the way he did, I think deep down inside he is happy he's going to be a dad. This episode aired on Mother's Day, and I'm sure this episode's airing was intentional.
I didn't. You know
I
what?
That
was the case.
Yeah, I did think that, and I think at the beginning I did say Happy Mother's Day, but I don't remember. But I digress. Yeah, interesting timing.
Yeah, it's a one more cool facet to the slow destruction of Tom. It's just been. I'm just like, man, can this guy get a break?
He's tired.
Yeah. This isn't a plot twist, but I do think that they're going to make amends. I don't know if they'll take over the world together. I don't know if that's going to happen, but
we'll see.
I think that, I think it makes more sense to me when you're tying up some of this stuff that Tom does become a father to his child, an active father, because the children never really had an active father. And that could be a kind of a way to kind of like push aside some of the guilt that she's constantly giving her mother regarding how they were just all ignored, So I know that's a little bit of a Hail Mary as well, but I think it would tie it up a little bit more.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm getting a little.
No, we got like one more left, and we got two more.
Like three.
Okay. This one is from Delvin. Thank you, Delvin. Snootyvegans is so confidently wrong about something or several things, and like every one of these reacts, LOL. Oh, huh. So you've been walking around here as strong wrongs? That's what's been going on?
Strong wrong.
It's strong right?
Yeah, or strong right. You never know. But I appreciate you listening to my comments, even if they're strong wrong.
That's the beautiful thing about these reviews right after the reaction is that many of you all have had time to process a lot of this information.
Oh yeah, and ours is like
and we come like immediately off of it. So what you're getting, is us in our purest state.
Yeah, absolutely.
So.
Oh, I just. Oh, right. Did I read that?
This one is from Shills WW. Shills, thank you, Shills. Roman pissed me off. He's just insane in this episode, and he showed his true colors. LOA, to be honest, the whole family going to hell. Like, this isn't going to work at all. Team no one now. Yeah, I respect that because it feels like Succession fatigue. Like, that's why I'm really happy that the show is not going to just keep dragging it out. It's like we're just going to end on a note.
Yeah.
And then we can kind of like keep it,
Yeah, and then process everything that's happened for the last few seasons, right?
And I wouldn't be surprised. Now, keep in mind, this is coming from last episode. I wouldn't be surprised if more people join Team No One after this episode as well.
Oh, after this one too?
Yeah.
Okay. goodness. Okay, McCoke12. Thank you for your comment. Former Team Roman, now Team No One. Another Team No One. They all suck, but especially Roman. The Roy boys acting so evil and selfishly this episode, they got me out here rooting for Mattson. How?
Yeah, that's
Absolutely.
Pretty, that's one thing I will say on the socials. The amount of people that absolutely just turned on Roman after that last episode was like absolutely incredible. Yeah. And you know, rightfully so for those that you know that are emotionally invested in some of the characters and just the world. That's a testament to you know how good some of the writing is. I understand. Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, and you see, I jumped ship too. Let's see, that's the last one. I think this was from S. Grant. I think ultimately the whole point of Logan's death in Succession is to show definitively that as horrible as he acted towards them, he was right not to leave his company to any of his kids.
Yeah, and I think that's fascinating to me. Thank you, S. Grant, because that was the whole title of the whole series is Succession. Right. So we're like, oh, who's gonna get it? Whatever. Yeah. And so you know, before his demise and him saying that none of them are serious, they're not serious people. Yeah, so I feel like that comment was really kind of right on. Yeah. Because now we're like, oh, none of y'all should get it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, so I loved that.
Yeah, there was another mutual friend of the show who said something to the effect that, you know, this series feels kind of like a Seinfeld episode within the first few seasons. Because it's not a whole lot really going on. It's just watching like rich people.
Day to day.
You know, what rich people do, rich people things. And it wasn't until Logan's death then everything kind of like had that laser focus of Succession, who's really going to take over, you know? Yeah. And now we get a chance to see such incredible growth from the siblings. So I do think that what Logan thought is absolutely and completely true regarding his children before his death. But now that we're seeing some of the transitions and how the kids are maneuvering, I don't know if that necessarily holds true. I think Shiv, if given the opportunity to start her own, be the CEO of her own company, she may do a very good job. I think Kendall, given the opportunity to take over ATN, I don't think he'll necessarily tank the company. I have a lot more confidence in both of their leadership, none in Roman, but I think that the children now are totally different people than the children were before his death.
Interesting. Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, that's going to go ahead and close that out. Thank you so much. You've just been enjoying the conversation. Please, what are you doing? Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And, of course, give us that thumbs up because that's how the people know you're digging what we're giving you. And if you want to get to know this little lady a little bit better.
Snootyvegans, strong, wrong all the time, but still get down with it. No, Snootyvegans on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Subscribe, follow along. Link in description. Tanzo Fano.
Hey, I'm a huge fan of Strong Wrong. Please be gentle in the comments, but of course, give us your opinions. We really do appreciate it, and we will catch you all on the next episode.
The season finale.